Bueno, buena gente, ¿cómo están? Para los que no me conozcan, yo soy Caster, pueden llamarme Cast. Y antes de empezar, quiero decirles que en el directo anterior de este juego había dejado una pista en el título. ¿Cómo le digo? ¿O cómo era? Bueno, les había dicho que había dejado la frase de un detective de la tele muy famoso, la cual era solo una cosa más. Esa era la frase. Nadie pudo resolverlo, ni aquí, ni durante el directo, ni en YouTube. Entonces se los voy a decir. La frase es de Columbo, con el actor Peter Falk, un grosso, una buena serie. La frase la usaba en los interrogatorios al final del episodio, cuando estaba por salir, entonces volvía y decía solo una cosa más, y ahí descubría al asesino o el ladrón. Impresionante la serie. Tengo una gana de volver a verla. Y bueno, en este directo hay una frase que dice: a mí no me mires, yo solo soy el camarero. Esa frase también es de un detective muy famoso de la tele. Y la pista que les voy a dar es: se estrenó el 20 de diciembre de 1966. Esa es la pista. Olvidé prender el chat. Ponle sacar chat. Listo. El que quiera responderla puede hacerlo ahí en el chat. Y bueno, vamos a continuar con este juego, que ya hablé mucho. Y ya de por sí ya arranqué bastante tarde, una hora más tarde. ¿En qué me había quedado la semana pasada? Bueno, ahí está. La pareja perfecta. Un matrimonio hecho en el cielo. Estuve chusmeteando. Sé que no vale, pero estuve chusmeteando la guía del juego para poder hacerlo bien.
I just got this handed to me. A hit and run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car. I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
And then the louse calls
¿Por dónde era? Ah, para allá.
That's a cop. Seems like a decent guy. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
¿Y qué me llevo? ¿El de policía o el otro? Nada, me llevo el otro. Dale, amiguito. 3 horas. Voy a tratar de chocar esta vez. La otra vez choqué por todos lados.
The DA is going to press charges, and Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole.
Igual
She's
está acá
an easy
nomás.
make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
Uso.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Podrían haber caminado.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're gonna take a look around.
Bueno, si no recuerdo mal, las únicas pistas las tenía este chaboncito acá.
Helps. You should take a look at the body.
I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Permiso de conducir, Lester Pattinson. North Street, 182. Varón blanco, 36, 1,73. Ojos marrones.
We can notify next of kin.
Raza blanco. Qué hijo de... Matanga. Ah, no me deja llevármelo. Lester Pattinson, lo mismo. Estimado, es para nosotros una gran satisfacción confirmar la recepción de solicitud. Se le otorgó aprobación inicial para elevar la prima semanal de su póliza de seguro. Este aumento se hizo efectivo el lunes. Si bien nuestra póliza de veterano le concedía un pago único en caso de muerte prematura o invalidez permanente, este nuevo plan garantiza a sus beneficiarios un total de 16.000. ¿Qué coño? Le damos las gracias de California Family Life. Le deseamos atentamente Curtis Benson, vicepresidente de Seguros California Family Life.
Patterson has life insurance.
Listo.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Había otra
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
por
Don't
acá.
come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Ahí está. Eje. Pasito. Ahí está.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Veo un cuchillo ensangrentado y dice cualquiera, boludo, que cachetazo le
I'm
daría.
stumped. Ideas?
Witness statements next. We know we've got the girl as an eyeball, but we should check the bar as well.
Va, vamos con esta ahora.
She's all yours, detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Estoy tomando un Monster del verde riquísimo.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Acá dice la verdad.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Descripción del coche sospechoso.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Vibra tanto que no sé si miente o dice la verdad. Esto jode la Play 3. Ojo, eran un lujo en ese tiempo. Yo no pude comprarme una Play 3 hasta el 2016.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Discusión oída.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
No la voy a llamar mentirosa, le voy a poner duda.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Un periódico, a ver qué nos da.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Bien, atropello con fuga.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
De nuevo, duda.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Discusión oída en el bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Se largó yo. Espero que no se alargue mucho, si no se va a escuchar toda la lluvia. Esa cara de pícaro.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening
Tengo
a
que
new
ir a tapar
bar.
algo.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Lo siento, voy a poner un toque de pausa. Tengo que ir a tapar algo antes que se me moje todo. Listo, ya volví. Me mojé un poco. Bueno, ¿en qué estábamos? Se me pone ya. Acá. Proyecto conjunto.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Duda.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away.
They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Un golpeador.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
Y llenarse el
How
bolsillo.
is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Cómo me gustaría agarrarlo a ese. Y al teléfono.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
En otras palabras, lo hizo mierda de una. Residencia Shelton. ¿A quién vamos primero? Vamos a ver la esposa.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
Correte.
That's pretty unusual behavior.
No que soy policía.
I saw some people do some strange things in war.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad.
Ah,
So
pensé que
what?
estaban cayendo
Maybe
sus
she
autos
deserves
en una
that
subida.
Who knows?
Minus 211 in progress. 933 South Broadway. Any center
No,
unit
estoy con el caso otro.
identified?
Yo para mí siempre la esposa.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Atropello. Sí, pero vamos con este. Vámonos.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Esa cara.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
La misma cara.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than
No era tanto un
usual.
santo que digamos, si
Let's
llega a
just
ser
say I
verdad lo
took
que dice.
exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Y ¿dónde está carta del seguro? ¿No? Sí. Sí, sí.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this. The autopsy result might have come back. Call in.
Vamos a usar el teléfono antes que nos cierre la puerta. ¿Dónde está? No lo tiene. ¿Qué lo tiene en el baño? Oh, debe ser el segundo piso. aquí en el... Bueno, voy a buscar uno por la calle.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Ah, espero no tener que ver el cadáver. Depósito central. Creo que estaba en la loma del huevo. La loma del huevo, la loma del norte. Ah, me pica la nariz.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarahs. Any unit to handle, code 2.
Esta semana me quedé con las ganas de ir a ver la de Jurassic World. Soy fanático de la saga de Jurassic Park. Las vi todas en el cine. Pero como tuve con gripe no pude ir a ver. Y ahora hasta el fin de semana no tengo nada libre.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Acá está.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
No me acuerdo en qué año empezaron a usar la inyección. Al parecer en el 44, que está inspirado este juego, usaban la cámara. Y acá creo que era ahora. Vamos bien, no choqué ni una sola vez. Una sola, pero no cuenta porque me chocaron a mí. Qué tocado, sí, gato. Tampoco choqué a ningún transeúnte. No, transeúnte es... No, no me sale. No se habla. Transeúnte no, transeúnte. No, no me sale. A un chaboncito para casa, no choqué a ninguno. Listo.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
It had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Ahí está.
It's too late, Sabo.
Hijo de... Encima no le puedo disparar a él.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
¿Cómo era? Creo que sí le tengo que apuntar, ¿no? Ay, joder. Ah, espero que no... ¿Qué? ¿Se me escapó? No.
You stay back. I'll ice this one, I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back off right now.
You're making me mad, copper. Have it your way.
¡Ah! ¿Y por cómo? Le disparé en el hombro. Más incapacitado que eso. Ni que fuera Terminator. A ver si lo puedo frenar antes.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. It's too late, Sabo.
Correte. Ah, se me escapa.
Holy Toledo!
Ah, casi.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot. I can't put one on him from here.
No, ya llegamos al callejón.
Oh, brother.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
I'll do it, I swear to God.
Listo, cerrar los ojos. Más fácil.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Calculo, ¿no? Mínimo.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
$9, 10 de 10, piola, daño a vehículos. $11, casi todo lo que ganaba del caso. O sea, de ese tiempo. Ha ganado un trofeo cada vez mejor.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
No me acuerdo cuánto duró la guerra mundial. Del 41 al 46 creo que fueron las dos juntas, digamos. No me acuerdo. El ídolo caído. Soy malísimo para las fechas.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street. What? A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I want to make homicide.
Oh, hablando de Chevy, cómo me gustaría conseguirme un Chevy.
Try not to work too hard.
SS Serie 2.
I'm just trying to fit in.
¿Dónde está la salida? Color negro perlado con líneas negras. Precioso. Iban en auto hasta acá enfrente. Me equivoqué. ¿Cómo se...? Ah, por ahí. Bien estacionado en el medio de la calle. Es por acá, ¿no? Córranse. No ven que voy pasando. Es por acá, ¿no? Oh, por acá no puedo pasar. Por acá sí.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
La hermana de Tarzan.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
¿Cómo bajamos ahí?
Hey, out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
¿Cómo bajo ahí?
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Eje, casi se cae. A ver si por acá. Acá. El trotecito. Parece que quedó
You'll want to see this,
pisando
Phelps.
chicle.
There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Ah. Ya.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ah, qué asco. Querida Jessica, por favor, cariño, vuelve a casa. Si te preocupa tu padre, estate tranquila, te ha perdonado todo. Tiene mal genio y es muy orgulloso, pero sigue siendo su nieta y te quiere. Sé que no te dijo todo aquello de corazón. Eres una chica buena y decente, cariño, y Hollywood no es para ti. Yo también tuve 15 años y quise ser como Clara Bow, ponerme trajes elegantes y besar a hombres guapos, pero en cuanto maduré y me casé con tu padre, supe que nunca habría sido feliz con aquella vida. Tú también te darás cuenta algún día. Seguro que la tía Johnny te cuida, pero sigo preocupándome, ya sabes cómo soy. El mundo es muy peligroso para las jovencitas, sobre todo para las que tienen la cabeza llena de pájaros. Los pájaros pueden ser bonitos, pero a veces no te dejan ver lo que tienes ante tus propias narices. Qué buena frase, ¿eh? Emma y Molly te echan mucho de menos, Emma te está poniendo muy guapa y la pequeña Molly es listísima. Como tú a su edad. Necesitan que su hermana mayor las cuide. Querida Jessie, vuelve por favor, te amo. Temo por ti. No dejo de pensar que está a punto de suceder algo terrible y lloro por ti todas las noches. Tu madre te quiere, Camille Hamilton.
She's a long way from home.
Listo. ¿A qué más hay? Esto no sirve nada.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Ah, ¿qué es eso?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Es feo. Y aún más feo tener una de verdad. Ah. Como las que usaron en la película Holocausto Caníbal. Ah, qué película horrible, Dios. En esa película usaron cadáveres de personas y animales reales. Los actores salían vomitando de esa película. Del set.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Bueno, ¿qué más hay? Se hizo
Looks like they're
pija.
lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Never the same, are they? Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
A ver, en la guantera si hay algo. No, no me deja buscar nada. El miliquito este tiene algo. No.
Catch all the good ones, though.
A ver, ¿qué tengo que hacer ahora? Se me había trabado el mouse. El mouse, el joystick. Bueno, creo que voy a ir a hablar con la víctima.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Pobre tipo. A ver, acusación de haber sido drogada, pasajera de herida y cabeza reducida falsa. Esta primero.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
¿Por qué la marca de Harry Potter?
I can't remember.
Ah, está re drogada.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Vamos con esta, vamos por orden.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Igual me acuerdo de la guía.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Encontrar, sí, debe ser esta.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Pensar que esas cosas siguen pasando hasta ahora en el cine, no quiero preguntarle por esto.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he
Y así fue como lo mataron a Brandon Lee. En El Cuervo.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband.
Pará, ¿quién sos?
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay.
Se
These
me
guys
pasará.
can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Objetivo, interrogar al hospital central. Oh, todo el caminito para bajar ahora. Bueno, estaba diciendo a Brandon Lee, si saben, lo mataron con un arma que al final era real. Pensaban que era de utilería y terminó siendo real. Para mí, eso fue un asesinato. Nunca se comprobó nada, pero... ¿Qué lo pokearme? Oh. Darme un segundito porque acaba de hacer su necesidad y va a estar 3 horas rajuñando todo. China. Y al hospital era así.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
¿Qué estaba al lado? Voy. Tengo todo cerca en este.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Como dije, todo cerca.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled
Feeling
by
better
a doctor.
since this morning,
I need
Jessica?
my lawyer.
A little.
Where is
My
he
head
on the
still
phone?
feels funny.
Do you know who I am?
Hora de ingreso 2:45, paciente Jessica Hamilton, edad 15, especialista doctora Lía Webley, dolencia, traumatismo cerebral y magulladura producida en un accidente de coche, el hidrato cloral en la sangre y otras pruebas de abuso por piba. Nota: arresto de hidrato cloral en la sangre recién administrado, no administren más sedante sin permiso expreso. La paciente permanecerá ingresada en observación para que repose.
Just standing around here looking at me and not saying anything.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Bien. Información del accidente.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Yo creo que es mentira, si no me equivoco.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
¿Cuál era? Espero atinarle. ¿Cuál era? Esta era. Espero no equivocarme.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but
My father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Contacto con
You need to
padres.
get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Mentira.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Esta sí, creo que era la carta a la madre.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Denme un segundo de nuevo. Oye, está re insoportable mi gata. Anda a dormir, dale. Basta. Loca. Bueno, era este.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
No tiene cara como de mentira. Vamos a ponerle duda.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Ah, pobre.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
¿Cómo era esta? Creo que era verdad.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Hoy es tan re fastidioso todo, me salí mal.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Persecución. Siga al sospechoso desde una distancia segura. Este indicador. ¿Cuál indicador? El Diego de decir.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
No quiero cagarla. ¿Qué frenaron ahí? Sí, frenó ahí.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
You call these grits?
Oh. Complicada esta parte, ¿eh?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
De incógnito.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Se me está acabando el monstruo.
Do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Esa boca, señorita.
Sure, I got the film.
Listo.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off
Vamos,
Guy
piola,
McCaffrey's wife
todavía
in
no
the first
chocamos.
place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his problem.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3 identified.
Ah, ya está. La cagué.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL.
Eso se lo dejo a los patrulleros.
Gun it.
Yo soy
Get to the
detective
apartment
acá.
before someone gets hurt.
Mierda, estaba lejos.
Car 11K, 11K, we have no other units available. What is your ETA? 415 in progress at 1220 West 7th Street. Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3, any other units that can assist identify.
Roger, KGPL.
Ja, ya quisiera vivir en un departamento así.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
The detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Ay. ¿En qué piso estaba?
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Gay Cowboys. Fournier's Revenge. No me acuerdo que era Fournier's. Night Train. Esto. Gay Cowboys. Los alegres vaqueros.
Presented to Mark.
¿Qué?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
No tiene nada dentro, no. ¿Qué se me ve la foto o no? Ah, no, flashé. Intolerancia, la lucha del amor a través de los tiempos. De W. Griffith.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
I don't think so.
Bien recto el miriquito.
Doesn't tell me.
Guanaco. ¿Dónde hay otra pista? Ah, esto ya lo vi.
This isn't what we're looking for. I doubt it.
Los diablos. Acá no hay nada. A ver acá. Ahí. ¿Qué es eso? Un cheque. Marbillo paga la cantidad de $20,000.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Vender a una menor, al parecer. Ay, ¿qué otra pista puedo encontrar?
Probably nothing.
Ah. Esas pistas falsas.
everything here is going to be relevant.
¿Qué más falta? Si no recuerdo mal falta algo, pero no me acuerdo qué era. Bueno, ¿para qué quiero ver eso? A ver si es esto.
I don't think this is going to help us.
No. Sé que falta algo, pero no recuerdo qué era. Acá creo que era esto. A ver.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
No he explicado. Listo, creo que eso es todo. Va. No recuerdo si había algo más. A ver. Altercado
Those
doméstico.
men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Esa cara.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Paradero de Bishop.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Esta vez dice la verdad.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Ahora el cheque los 20.000.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Esta me acuerdo que la guía decía que podía ponerle duda o mentira. No sé si ponerle mentira. No, vamos a ponerle duda. Vamos a hacernos los amigables.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Denme un segundito.
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Hay momentos donde me re fastidian, pero cuando te hacen mimito. Está... No, parece que dice la verdad.
The girl is named Jessica Hamilton. She was drugged. You should tell me what you know, Mrs. Bishop.
Ah, creo que le erré.
My husband is no saint, detective. He's going to have to atone for his own sins.
Your husband is in trouble.
Sí, le
It
erré
could
la
go
última.
easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Va. ¿Dónde está el teléfono?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
De nuevo manejar.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
No saben. ¿A dónde era? Ah, es el único lugar a donde...
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Me quiero hacer un cubículo para poder streamear tranquilo. Pero todo plata. De gasto en material tengo casi 100 lucas. Es tipo una caja lo que quiero hacer. Una caja de Durlo. Pensé que pasaba. De esa forma podría streamear de día también. Me lo van a descontar del cheque a eso. Y a eso también. Porque no, otro rasponcito. Le raya mal tigre, ¿qué le hace? ¿Qué es? Sos trucha.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
¿Cómo me gustaría entrar a un depósito así de cine? Estaría re piola.
So, you coming?
Todos sillones, muebles, todo de utilería. El hangar donde tienen todos los batimóviles. ¡Fua! Sería un sueño.
So, you coming?
Los escenarios, los fondos. The Happy General. La misma 2 veces, no sabían qué hacer.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me? Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Pastillas. Ah, remolesto apuntarle. Despacito. Ahí. Pastilla de 100 gramos de hidrato de cloral, veneno, antídoto, avisa a un médico.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
¿Qué más hay? Ah. ¿Qué pasa? No me anda el círculo. Ah, ahí hay una cabeza reducida. Pero no es pista. No. Otra pista.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that? Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
¿Qué clase de película hacías, no? Acá creo que ya está todo, ¿no? Sí, ya no me suena más nada. ¡Ah! El sombrero indie.
Maybe. No.
Y bueno, digámosle el martillo de Thor, por decir algo. Cargosa.
Doesn't look like anything.
¿Dónde hay otra pista?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ah, otro cepillito nada más.
Not much help.
Esas pistas falsas. ¿Cómo entro por allá, No. Oh, abajo. Dale. Me vas a tirar todo, tonta. Tiene que haber algo por acá para poder entrar. No. ¿Por dónde voy? ¿Ven por acá? ¿Qué hay acá?
So this is where you sprang from.
Y ahí está la pareja. Oh, un diario. La droga inunda las calles, policía en busca del contrabando del excedente militar, creo que decía.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight out.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer?
Quería ser médico y para convertirse en contrabandista. Qué hijo de su madre.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Voy, quedo cargando. Acá no hay nada. ¿Qué me marcó? Ah, esto. Fondo falso. ¿Cómo no? Ah, pensé que solo era un fondo, una cortina. Pero estaban haciendo cuenta como que era el pasillo. Para. Ja, boyerista. Tambores de la selva. Entregar a Mark Bishop, dirección esquina 8 Street.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
¿Qué más hay? Mark Bishop y Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Qué hijo de... Y acá tenían la del baño. ¡Ah! Dios. Hay gente que es así, ¿eh? Uno dice que esas cosas no pasan, pero terminan pasando en serio. Sí, creo que ahora lo tengo que... Sí. Relación con Bishop.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. I haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Creo que era la lata vacía en esta.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Paradero de Bishop.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Eso que de
Delivering
verdad sí.
props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Relación con Ballard.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Este creo que era mentira.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Y si no me equivoco, también era la lata vacía.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Prueba de chantaje.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Enough of the lies.
Esa, si no me equivoco, era el
Told you I
cheque.
get my cut selling dirty movies.
Si no, ¿a quién más le va a dar $20,000?
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Cachetazo le daría eso.
Detectives,
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Más claro el agua.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
Mierda, ¿dónde toqué?
I need to be closer, Cole. They really don't want anybody to get the Bishop before they do. Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
¿Dónde toqué?
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
¿Ya está? ¿Me escapé? Sí.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Personas lugares.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry. You know how to piss people off, Bukowski. Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business. Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive. I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester. That's our job. Are you blind?
Y bueno, si total ya lo hicieron mierda, mirá. Todos los disparos.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Mira, parece un tanque, no nos mataron. No me mataron de pedo. Igual eran unos fierros estos autos. Por mirar el auto.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anyone. Can you do that for me?
Con un poco de aceite, nafta y una patada arrancaban siempre estos. ¿Qué clase de película estaban armando acá?
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
¿Dónde está?
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Las escaleras, cada vez más escaleras. Encima que va re despacio.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
¿Y los subtítulos? ¡Mierda!
That's enough. That girl made it all up.
De repente se convirtió en un juego de aventura. Hijo de... ¿Dónde está? ¿Por dónde bajo? ¿Por dónde bajo? Uy, ya lo perdí. ¿Dónde está? Ah. Se me fue a la mierda, ya lo vi.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard. She's blackmailing me.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Mierda.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Al fin se puso interesante este juego.
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
It was a $12 hat.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Ah, por no leer los
There's no way
cartelitos.
out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Come on, it's this way.
¿Dónde está el otro? No lo veo. A ver si llego a darle a la cabeza.
This really the best McAfee's got?
No, no llego. No tengo otra arma.
It's worse than a war zone.
Ah, ahí está.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Dale, viejo, movete.
I don't want to die here.
I'll kill every last one of you if I have to.
¿Y el viejo? Dale, pedo, movete. Ah, ya estaba abajo el hijo de su madre. Ah, claro, la flechita en el... ¿Cómo bajo, ¿Dónde está para bajar? Ah, acá.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
Ah. ¿Cómo le hago ahí? Si no se cura.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly!
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Ah, tengo que ir hasta el auto.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Le rocé la oreja nada más.
McAfee's got?
Get him to the car. I can cover you from
Se
here.
levantó media hora después de que le disparé.
God, they're everywhere.
It's on the ground. Now.
Le bajé el gorro nada más. ¿Dónde está el otro? No lo veo. Arriba. No. ¿Dónde está?
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Listo. Listo.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statutory rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking at the little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Está reencantado con el ascenso de este.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Se me hace que es re sucio
Get
ese.
in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
No, van a hacer recagar acá.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
Pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detective. Just through the door.
Y bueno, eran los 40 en Estados Unidos.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Simpatiquito el chaboncito. Daños a vehículos. Me cargaron todos los disparos. Qué hijo de puta. Notas del caso: al haber llegado antes al apartamento le podrías haber dado una lección a los matones. Mira, no sabía que se podía llegar antes. Seis meses después. El caso del pintalabios. El asesino del pintalabios rojo. El asesinato del pintalabios rojo. Mierda.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf.
Por el
Get
hombre
out to
lobo.
the scene, lads.
Bueno, hasta acá llegamos. Como les dije, al parecer nadie adivinó cuál era la serie, la frase, a qué serie pertenecía. No me mires a mí, yo soy el camarero. Es una serie La única pista que les voy a decir es una serie estrenada el 20 de diciembre de 1966. Y bueno, pueden resolverlo cuando esté subido mañana en YouTube. Pueden buscarme como caster-playing. También les recomiendo, si quieren seguir viendo esta serie, pueden suscribirse a mi canal de Twitch para no perderse ninguno. Y bueno, eso es todo. Muchas gracias por verme. Hasta luego.